Today we will be learning about composite figures. Now you must be wondering what composite figures are. So if you can see on this slide is actually made up of various composite figures. Okay, so let's look at the definition of composite figures. Composite figures are figures that are made up of two or more shapes joined together. And these shapes are simple geometric shapes such as triangles, rectangles, squares, circles, semicircles, etc. Okay, so you can see back to the first slide. Like this fish is made up of triangles and diamonds, and this other fish here has a hexagon and a square. So all these are composite figures. Now, how do we dissect composite figures and why do we need to dissect them? Okay. So if you can see this house looking kind of shape is made up of various smaller shapes. Okay, so we need to dissect it so that we can tell what are the smaller geometric shapes that make up this composite figure. Okay, so let's see. The biggest shape I can see is this orange rectangle. So this rectangle is part of the composite figure. And I see another rectangle that is purple, another rectangle. What else can I see? I can see a red triangle and a blue triangle. So these four shapes make up the whole composite figure. Let's try another one. Okay, this one looks more like a house. And what can we see? First, I see a big light blue triangle. This is one of the shapes that make up the composite figure. Then, when I move down, I see 1, 2, 3 squares. Let's check. So there's 1 square, 2 squares, and 3 squares. And finally, I can also see a dark blue rectangle. So all these simple geometric shapes make up this composite figure. All right, let's move on. All right, this is an arrow pointing to the right. It looks like just one shape, but can I think how I can cut this composite figure into smaller, simpler shapes? Okay, I'm going to cut it down the middle over here. Then I get this rectangle, there's one shape, and I get a triangle over here. There's another shape. So I've cut this composite figure into one shape, which is this rectangle here, and another shape, which is this triangle over here. Can you see? Okay, next, let's look at this composite figure. It looks like a reverse L. And actually, there are two ways that I can cut this shape, this composite figure. Okay, first, I'm going to cut it like this, horizontally here. Now, can you see that there are two rectangles? There is one rectangle here. There is one rectangle. And let me use another color. There is another rectangle over here. Okay, now let's look at another way we can cut this composite figure. I can cut it vertically down like that. And what do I get? I get one square here, and I get a longer rectangle over here. So this is what composite figures are about. They are made up of smaller and simpler shapes.